RMH for QuickBooks integration. Welcome to the x2x RMH for QuickBooks integration solution setup guide. Sign in. Begin by logging in with your username and password or by using your Intuit credentials. When signing in with Intuit, select the QuickBooks company you wish to connect with your RMH store from the drop-down menu and click Next. Store setup. Once the connection is established, you will be redirected to the x2x RMH for QuickBooks app. Configure your store settings by selecting the store you want to set up and defining key parameters, such as the opening sales batch and opening purchase order batch. After entering the required details, click Submit to proceed. Multiple store configuration. After completing the first setup, the system automatically opens the configuration window for the next store. You can continue setting up all available stores in sequence or save and complete the remaining setups later. In this example, our license allows up to 3 stores, but we will configure only 2 at this stage. Settings for the remaining store will be saved and can be completed later. Preference settings. Welcome to this quick guide for completing the initial setup of your solution. This step is mandatory to ensure everything runs smoothly. Start with the Preference Settings module. In the General section, the RMH type is pre-selected based on your license. To enable rounding, turn on the rounding threshold option and enter your desired value. Next, select the correct time zone for the scheduler and click Next to continue. In the Module section, enable the modules you want to use based on your license. If you attempt to activate a module that is not included, the system will prompt you to upgrade before proceeding. And that's it. Your initial setup is complete, and your solution is ready to go. Accounts mapping. The next mandatory step is accounts mapping, which is essential for smooth transaction processing. Begin by downloading or updating your QuickBooks accounts so they can be mapped with RMH accounts. Once the accounts are available, select the module, submodule, and store. Then click Search. The relevant RMH accounts will appear for mapping. To map an account, click Edit, search for the corresponding account, and select it. If the same account applies across multiple lines, use the Copy Down option to speed up the process. Once the mappings are complete, click Save. You can also use the Copy Store Mapping feature to replicate mappings to another store. Select the source store, choose the destination store, and apply the appropriate overwrite option. Defined accounts, undefined accounts, or all accounts. Then click Overwrite. Select the copied store to review the mappings. Click Save to confirm, and finally, click Complete Accounts Mapping to finish, if needed. Accounts mapping can be skipped at this stage and completed later. Scheduler setup. The next step is setting up the scheduler for automated operations. In the Scheduler Setup window, edit the scheduler you want to configure. A pop-up appears where you can select the interval type in days, hours, or minutes. Then define the interval duration to control how often the process runs. Select the start date and time, activate the scheduler, and click Save. Repeat the same process to configure additional operation schedulers as needed. Once all schedulers are set up, click Complete Scheduler Setup. After the setup wizard is complete, the setup summary displays the status of each module. If any setup steps were skipped, they can be revisited and completed later.